Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and oh boy, man, excuse me for coughing this early in the morning. Well, uh, Project KB, I covered this one. I really wanted this game to succeed, this project. You had the backup of the talent that left Nexon, and there were some very mixed reactions. And those mixed reactions was between, yeah, I support the guy because Nexon is a production company. They have a very troublesome past history of screwing other customers. Yeah, and I know that, and I agree with that. And then you see these ones saying, hey, all the timing that is going out. So basically, those fuckers decided to fucking sabotage Blue Archive and then going out and making their own Blue Archive. And so they betrayed the audience that makes them succeed. So that was the kinds of mixed reactions from all of this. And well, looks like we are finally going to see that according to certain news, the ones that they were having those grudges against Doremi, that Doremi artist, along with other ones, and Hisaku-san, they were right all along. I have to say, considering based on this information, because I'm going to show you first this post. Oh man, Project KB situation is worse than I thought. It was actually an original project from those former Nexus employees, but it was a stolen project designed by Nexon games that were taken by those resigning employees. The project alternate is MX Blade, and holy fuck, holy shit. And probably that's why when they try to advertise Project KB in that comic with all those doujinshis and having all those artists going with the futa futa contender, looks like even the ones that they were in that event, they were having grudges against those guys. And why don't we look at we found here? Because I know this is translated from Japanese. I know even I saw another article in South Korean. I should have bring that up. I should have wrote it, but well, I only have this one until more people start talking about it. This is from the funny Nico Gamer. I hope I didn't butcher that. So, Project KB, the Korean police quote unquote performed a house search on the production source Dynamics 1. One. Dynamics 1. You know how the translator is working up here. Which was discontinued and overseas media reports in response to Nexus Games unauthorized data diversion complaint. So what we are seeing in all of this, what does it mean? Just reading this butchered headline. It means that the game was actually not something from them. It was a stolen project that they say, you know what, let's screw up Nexon now. And sure, you can say, yeah, they had the grudges with Nexon's management. I know something that tends to happen a lot. But the thing is, if they have stuff from them, you have their stuff stolen and use it for yourself. Do you really think they're not going to have extra measures to prove that? Oh man. Even I have said that probably would have seen Project KB succeeds if they just waited at least 1 year. But well, at this point, I just already given too much of my opinions. Let's read these articles. The, the Korea Seoul Police Agency Industrial Technology Security Investigation course will be on Wednesday, February of 26. Conduct a house search for the studio Dynamics One Center and of the development staff of Blue Archive. Oh man, the translation is not too good. The investigation was conducted following a quote-unquote unpublished project upload allegation by South Korea and Nexon Games. Local media Toho Daily J Union News is reporting this topic. We have that one. If that's it's the one I saw, yeah, it's the one I saw. I think this is better. Yeah, this is better. Sorry for screwing that up. Police say suspect to leaks the Nexon Games project Dynamics One's confiscation. Suspicions of withdrawal from the Nexon Games retirement program developer Phil Dynamics representative trustee accused of violating the anti-competition law. Yeah, they have these anti-competition laws in South Korea because they plagiarizing. They take that very seriously. See all United News. In Yuan ran in reported domestic game company Dynamics One officials have been the mainstay of the popular mobile game Blue Archive are under police investigation for leaking an unpublished project of Nexon Games. So it was not like they were working from this investigation. Is not about them actually working on something behind backs of Nexon. It was something that apparently Nexon already had in mind, and they decided, you know what, let's don't touch it. And just like you gotta be fucking kidding me to do that. You cannot be serious. Ah man. Summing out the 26-day coalition news coverage, the Seoul National Police Science Industrial and Security Administration confiscated and secured related data on the 24th of this month in Dynamics 1, Seoul. Police reported that Dynamics One Keys officials have reported an unauthorized return of the assets development data of the undisclosed new game that was being developed during the resignation of the Nexon Games, and held measures that, including Park Byung Rim, for violating the anti-competitive law. Yeah, Dynamics One is already cooked. Well, it already was the moment that they shut down everything and they tried to delete it. But it's just going to be even worse for them. Yeah, I have to repeat again that the ones that they were on the thinking that Nixon was innocent in this case, and those guys that decided to do this Project KB, yeah, they had the right mindset. I think they had it. They at this point they are the ones that they were right on a long time. Yeah, those guys really fuck up, and they deserve the scrutiny they are getting. Jesus Christ, man! Just why? Just fucking why? Ah, Dynamics One is a game company founded in April last year by Park, who was in charge of the Nexus games. Subculture. They don't even get the chance to live 1 year. Japanese animation game box office Blue Archive PD, leaving the core development team, including a scenario director and art director. Dynamics One released Project KB as its first game in September of the same year, and the overall fire and music atmosphere, including settings and character designs, were overly similar to Blue Archer, causing plagiarism controversy. Criticism was put around the Blue Archive fan, and Dynamics said he would stop developing Project KB, with apologies added after the game's information was released. Yeah, we already saw that it was just According to the industry, Nexon Games confirmed the situation in which the development forces such as Park PD left the undisclosed project data and reported it to the police last year. Based on the data obtained through the confessions, the police are looking to focus on whenever or not the data leak by Dynamics officials were intended to be used for a real game development. Sometimes it doesn't go like that. Sometimes those projects that are just left there to never going back to life. eh, they get canceled and getting as how they say in the US, uh, get they just are labeled as a tax write-off. Nexon Korea, the parent company of Nexon Games, has a 4-year copyright workshop with a new game company, Iron Maze. Nexon claimed that Choi, who was the head development of the team for the new development headquarters Project P3 in the past, leaked source code and data to a private servers who built an iron message based on the dropped material and create a dark and darker field. Oh, they get trace of that server. Yeah, those guys are good. Yeah, they're done because they're considering what I know from the legal system in South Korea when it comes to plagiarizing and stealing assets from company to company. Oh man, it's just going to get so bad. Nexon Korea, the parent company of Nexon Games, has a 4-year copyright bullshit with the new game company Iron Maze. Nexon claims that, excuse me, already read that. The Seoul National Territories, excuse me there, the Seoul National Territory Act ruled that Dark and Darker did not violate Nexon's copyright, who had to compensate 8.5 billion won in real relation to the damage to the operating expenses. Although Nexon's 13-day sales and copyright infringement lawsuits filed against the Iron. So there is that. With that information, if all of we are reading here is true, Nexon is done. No, excuse me. Dynamics with one is already done. Nexon is just fucking tired of this shit and just don't make extra measures in the future to, well, avoid this from happening ever again. Those that director and that artist, yeah, they had their reputations tarnished. And they also with this plagiarizing and stealing assets, it's just going to be even worse because they cannot be afford to even go in indie because who is going to trust them at this point? Seriously, it's been proven right in a court and they actually provide all the information and that information is verified to be true. Yeah, yeah. At this point, we already witnessed it once again the onboarding of the course that was Project KB, and well, we are there is that tarnished and desecrated again and doing some nasty shit only to be booted again. No boy. So that's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.